Hi, handsome boy. Hello. The sun's in our way. I can hardly see. Oh, there we are. Are you ready for a nap? You look like you're ready for a nap. Or you're pouting. I think you're ready for a nap, right? Right? My chocolate cat. Meow. Hello, Eleanor. You look so innocent right now. And buddy, why are you choosing to sit on my tablet as it's charging? Why is that the best place to sit? Why are you not listening to me? Hello? Okay. Shall we have a treat? Somebody left a comment saying to expect this in the mail, but it wouldn't fit in my P.O. box. But I cannot find the comment, and there was no receipt in the Amazon package. This is my dream. It is a box of 72 of these treats, which my cats adore. Right, Eleanor? Wow, buddy, you'll have some in a minute, but we're going to have a treat. Yes, we are, because we got a lot of them. Look at this. We've already had some of the salmon. They love the salmon. So let's have some treats, kiddos, shall we? Buddy, come on up. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It's June 1st. It is 3:17 in the afternoon. It is the first day of Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to my friends in the LGBT plus community. Happy Pride. I personally celebrate Pride every month. It's every day of the year for me. If you don't understand what Pride is or wonder why there isn't a straight Pride, I hear that a lot. And you know, what is Pride? Well, congratulate yourself on not having to know why a Pride Month is needed. Good on you. Good on you. But for my friends who do understand the need for Pride, happy Pride. I love you guys. So today is the 1st. I've got a work trip tomorrow. I picked up a quick 2-day trip. It's very, very short with moderate credit. Tomorrow morning, I just realized an hour ago I had to get out of bed. I've been lounging in bed all day long with the cats and my tablet. I just realized that my report time tomorrow is 4:15 a.m. So I had to get out of bed, out into the world, clear my lungs, because I've been in the house for 3 or 4 days. My chest is very congested from the cats. I had to buy some food, some groceries, some snacks, and I figured just to get out and about and get myself, you know, moving, I decided to hit Goodwill. Of course, Goodwill. It is a very hot day here in Las Vegas. It's going to reach 102 degrees. So I figured, I'll wear something light and cute and cool. Let's see. Tomorrow's work trip. Got the keys. I am going to be going to Memphis from Las Vegas, back to Vegas, and then to Oakland. It's going to be a very, very long day. We get into Oakland late afternoon, and then I've got 12 hours there, and then I just fly back home to Vegas. I'll be home by 7:30 in the morning, so not too bad, not too bad. Let's go into Goodwill and see if we can find some fun stuff. The parking lot is packed, and then I might hit Panda for lunch. I'm not going to film my entire visit here to Goodwill, but I found this thing that absolutely made me squeal. This is a laurel birch planter of a cat. I love this piece, but it's broken. I mean, I'm going to weep. So sad. Of all the things I've ever found at Goodwill, I think this is one of my favorites. It's a sun catcher, stained glass sun catcher of the solar system. How fun is this? It cost me $4.70. Got some fine clothes too. I'll show you those in a sec. First, I'm going into Habitat for Humanity, their restore. Whoops. It's closed. Oh no. They're probably building a house. No joke. So they sent an email out. I get emails from Habitat for Humanity when they're looking for volunteers and stuff locally. They were looking for volunteers for yesterday. but it was going to be 102 degrees, and I'm not built to do construction work at 102 degrees, so maybe this is karma. That's why they're closed. I'm going to grab a bite over at Panda. I just realized I have not eaten all day. I have not eaten yet today. It is 4:04 in the afternoon. I've been into Goodwill for quite a long time, probably in a daze because I haven't eaten yet. I had some water earlier when I took an allergy pill, but I haven't eaten all day long. I overate last night. I had a broccoli, cheese, chicken, rice kind of thing I threw together in the Instant Pot. But I overate last night. Maybe that's why I haven't eaten all day today, but I need to fix that soon. There's a Panda Express right there, so I'll pop in there in a moment. But I figure I'll show you what I got at Goodwill before I go into Panda. First off, I got this little vase thing. It is originally, I'm sure, a bulb forcer, where you would put like a narcissus bulb or something here, and then it would develop a root system. I just think I'm going to propagate some spider plant babies in here. The plant itself is not doing well, but the babies are all over the place, so I think I'll use that to propagate a new spider plant. I got this little thing, which you can't read from here. It's a little notepad, like a little post-it note, but it's a citation, like a parking citation, but it says, "Awesome citation. You've been pretty awesome lately, completely out of something, outshining everybody else." And there's lots of things here: blatantly likable, chronic punctuality, excessive good hair days, personal overachievement, conspicuous kindness. And you can sort of write a citation and make a note down here. And I think this would be kind of fun when one of my coworkers does something fantastic or is just extra special, like all of my coworkers on my last trip. I can write them little citations and hide them in their jump seats or something. Will I ever actually do that? I mean to, because it's cute. And it was 99 cents minus my discount. So yeah, I'm gonna try to remember to do that because I think it would be cute. And then I found this. It's a little needle point of a robin. It's very, very old. Look at the back. It's very, very old. But I thought that was fun. $4 minus my discount, 20%. There's little paint specks on it. I think that's really charming. That might go on a gallery wall in the future that I plan on doing at some point. I've got art stacked against my walls. Or if this would sell on eBay, I don't know. But I thought that was sweet. All right, so now I got some clothes. This, I don't know what it is. If any of my friends are culturally aware of what this is, I'm sure it would be inappropriate to wear outside of where people would see me, but it's this very long garment with this really decorative beaded neckline, which I thought was so fun, and it was super cheap. This I would literally wear in the hotel room on a layover. I wouldn't wear it outside the hotel room because I don't think it would be culturally appropriate, but there's all sorts of embroidery and beadwork done. I thought this was kind of fun, just to literally lounge around the house when I don't want to put clothes on, but I have my windows are open, or in a hotel room or something. I have fallen out of favor of wearing fun, whimsical print on shirts, but I thought this was a really pretty color. This coral looks very good on me, and they're little flamingos, which I thought was sweet without being too childish, you know, and it fit really, really well. It's by a company called Taylor, Denim and Flower, I don't know, but it was $6 minus 20%. So this I bought because one day I'm going to list it on eBay. One day. I haven't listed anything on eBay in a very long time, but this is a Polo Ralph Lauren little shirt. It's a denim shirt in this sort of acid wash faded kind of thing. It's a ladies medium. I would call it a small because Ralph Lauren has a very old idea in terms of what American women are shaped like these days. This is not a medium. It's a small or an extra small. That's not a commentary on people, although we could have that conversation one day about, this is, speaking of polo, it's just a little polo cotton V-neck sweater. I just thought it was a really great basic layering piece. It was $7.99, orange tag, which was half off. So a little cotton polo v-neck sweater in navy. When couldn't I use that? That little pink gingham shirt I wore to New York, that would be cute under that. This is H&M, which is obviously not aspirational, and it was $8. I don't know, but I love the neckline. I have this exact sweater in an extra large in green with that same exact neckline, and I love this little thin v-neck contrast here. I think this would be great under something. I don't think I'm ever going to fit this where I would be able to wear it like by itself because it's a little small, and I'm getting smaller, but not that small. And lastly, I got this fun sweater, which just reminds me of who I wished I could have been like in the late 80s, early 90s, but I just wasn't this person. I think that's a fun sweater. It's cotton, so it's not gonna change. Like, wool is not cool here in Las Vegas, but I thought this would be a lot of fun in the fall or the winter with a pair of jeans. A lot of fun. This was also orange tagged. It was $8, so it was $4 for this really fun vintage sweater. So that's all I bought at Goodwill. Now I'm going to go get something to eat because I am starving. All right, I will see you there or at home or tomorrow morning for work. Either way, I'll see you soon. Bye. There is my lunch / dinner, my only real meal of the day since I plan on being asleep in 3 hours. I went full-on fried rice. No broccoli and cabbage for me today. I need the carbohydrates. Some broccoli and beef that just came out. And the orange flavored chicken, not my favorite, but it was the only other thing that seemed fresh. So that's what I'm enjoying today. You will gain a new sense of confidence this month in bed. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Add the words "in bed" to every fortune? All right, quick update because I need to go home. I need to go home, give the cats their treats, and go to sleep. Oh my God, the day has gotten away from me in ways I can't even imagine. It's 7:12 in the evening. I need to be in bed asleep by 8:30 at the absolute latest. I don't think that's going to happen, so I bought some Celsius just in case I'm on the struggle bus tomorrow. But I stopped because I had to at my favorite Goodwill, which is around the corner from the other one I was at. It's on the intersection of Flamingo and Fort Apache, and that's my favorite Goodwill. I got two things there. First, I love shoes. I love nice shoes. If I was on a date, which is never going to happen again, but if I were on a date, I would like to look down and see him like crossing his legs and having a very nice pair of shoes on. That makes up for a lot of failings. That's why probably I'm single. But look at that. I got this beautiful pair of to boot brown cognac suede loafers. Do you see the price on that? $8 minus 20%. This shoe when it was new, and it's practically unworn. There is some wear on the sole. But that shoe when it was brand new was probably $350 or $380. So for, I don't know, less than $8, I am very happy. And I don't know who this is. Walter Hagen? I'm assuming he's a golfer because they always have clothing lines, but this is a really, it doesn't look like much on camera, looks like pea soup, but this is a really nice quarter zip pullover, which is great for layering in the fall, which is here in Las Vegas is probably November, December, or when I travel on layovers. The kicker is I love the color, I look great in it. Plus it's lined completely in the sleeves and the body in this nylon, so when you pull it over a shirt or a t-shirt or a sweater, whatever you're layering this over, it glides over the pieces that you're already wearing rather than having to tug at your clothes. You know what I'm talking about? Really, really well designed. There's no logo on it, which makes me doubly happy. But I got those two things. But the reason I'm talking to you now is not about because of those things I bought. It's because of what happened after I left Goodwill. So I was stopped by the police. Me. And it wasn't the sheriff that the sheriff that called the other day. This is a real honest to goodness police officer. unbelievably attractive. This could have been an X-rated movie because he was so beautiful. His hair alone was, oh my God, he was so beautiful and he looked so good in that uniform. But he was, so I'm driving along on the way home and lights are flashing behind me and I automatically disregard them and you know, unless I have to move aside so a vehicle can pass by me. But no, he was stopping me of all people, me. I haven't done anything worth being pulled over for in decades. Yeah, so I pulled over into a convenience store parking lot, and he got out of his car. I watched him the whole way. Oh, so handsome. And he comes to the car, and I roll the window down, keeping my hands on the steering wheel, because I don't know. And he says, do you know why I stopped you? I said, oh, no, I don't. But in my mind's eye, of course, I'm making up all sorts of reasons. He says, your plates are expired. Do you know what I have not done until today? I still had the paper plates from the dealership. I know. I don't yell at me. Don't. I know. I'm just lazy. I would see them and think, well, I don't think they're expired. There's no real date. And they're in the car. They were in the passenger side footwell. I said, you know, I'll put them up. And I kept putting it off. And I kept seeing it and then forgetting it. And you know, right? Do you do those things? I think everyone does that. Well, the police officer pulled me over because my paper tag was expired from when I got the car. And I said, oh my God, I am so sorry. They're right here. I mean, there's 2 plates. Here's the second one. I literally have them right here. I had everything ready for him. And he goes, oh, and he says, why aren't they on? I said, honestly, I keep forgetting to do it. I see it, and then I think, where is the screwdriver? And I just don't do it. And he goes, oh, no worries. We'll take care of that now. He pulls out a screwdriver, little multi-tool from his belt. And he's like, give me the tag. And he comes out and he literally unscrews the frame for the fake plate, the paper one. Puts on, and he literally installs my plate on my car for me. Right? And then he's like, well, I do have to check your plates, you know. So he walked over to the car, his car, and he's, you know, tap, tap, tap. And he's looking up, you know, in case I'm a criminal or a murderer or something. And I said, do you want my license? He goes, oh, yeah, that'll help. And so I give him my license. And I'm in the... It felt surreal. It's not much of a story right now to you. But to me, it was very exciting. But also the closest I've come to being... I don't know, I mean, in jail or having a problem with the law since before I got sober. So it was terribly exciting and terribly embarrassing that I hadn't I know, stop yelling at me. You're judging. So I was just embarrassed that I had the plate on the floor here. Not embarrassed enough to actually replace it, but... So, my plates are on my car, but it was the police officer that literally took out the screwdrivers from his multi-tool and changed my license plate and put the frame back on. And we had a little conversation about carrying a weapon. Now, this is probably a conversation for another time, but seeing the way that the world is going and how many people are on the streets that are just wishing for violence and hoping for violence, especially after Trump was... well, we all know what happened to that. And the way that people are calling for civil war and all sorts of stuff, for some reason I feel like I should be protected or have some sort of protection. So I am the most anti-gun person around. Well, maybe not, because I'm thinking of getting a gun. But so with the way that the world is right now, and the things that have happened around me here in Las Vegas, I'm like, should I consider getting a gun? The police officer says he thinks that everyone, of course he's an officer, police officer. Let me go home. He thinks that everyone should have a gun. And I'm like, everyone? He's like, you know what? In this world, basically, he reiterated what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm contemplating it. He said Vegas is open carry. You can actually just carry a gun around with you. And he says if you want to conceal, which is what I would want to do if I had a gun, because a gun on my hip would really ruin the line of my outfits. I wouldn't want to see a gun. It's not a great looking accessory. On that police officer though, it was pretty special. Yeah, so I'm actually thinking about it. To do the conceal and carry thing, you have to take a class and have, take lessons and stuff. But so I was asking him about the whole process, and let me block this sun here somehow. There we go. I was asking the police officer about it, and he's like, yeah, it's really easy, especially here in Nevada. Ta-da! So I'm actually thinking about it. Any thoughts from you guys? Be respectful. I don't want any disrespect towards me or anybody else on the comment section. If you don't like what someone says, even if it's about me, please, I can defend myself. I don't want to see any comments getting ugly. Not that happens very often, but do you hear my energy level? I'm like wired. I don't know how I'm gonna get to sleep. But I'm going to have to get to sleep in the next hour or so. All right, blah, blah, blah. Let me get home, and I will see you probably tomorrow at like 3:30 in the morning. God help me. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. How badly do I need a haircut? Looks like chicken feathers on top of my head. So it's 3:30 in the morning. Just got a great parking spot to the airport here. I'm going to head in, hopefully grab a cup of coffee at Dunkin's. We've got a very long day ahead of us. We're going to Memphis and back, and then on to Oakland, where I've got about 12 hours layover, and then coming home tomorrow morning. So it'll be a short trip. The only person who's senior to me on this trip is Shannon. She's been here for, 12, 13, 14 years. Unbelievable. Love her. I haven't worked with her in a long time, but just really great experiences with her all around. I don't remember who else is on this trip with me, but let's get into the airport. Hopefully get some coffee. I will see you soon. Good morning, guys. Dunkin's was open, thank goodness. I just ran into Nicole, who I think the name she uses is Nicole. I think the name I think of her is Janisha. I'm not sure. She's the young lady who gave me my suitcase not long ago. She just got off probation. Today's her first day off probation. Super excited for her. Not excited about my day, but I'm super excited to have seen her. A11. I will see you in Memphis. And hello, welcome to Memphis. We're going to start boarding in a moment, but our flight here from Vegas was very nice. 2 hours, 55 minutes, completely booked. Everyone was polite and pleasant and followed directions. It was very strange. But not that everyone was pleasant, but everyone followed directions. Just really great passengers. Beautiful little families. A couple little kids that got sick during the flight, but nothing weird, nothing unusual. Not the best experience at the gate here, and I can't really go into that, but Memphis, sometimes our gates just aren't always the best at communicating. Yeah, there we go. It's a nice day. It's gonna be a long one, but it's half over. I will see you back in Vegas. And poof, just like that, I'm in Las Vegas again. Wish I were staying. But we have to go to Oakland. It's going to be 1 hour and 7 minutes to get to Oakland. Full plane. We have been full all day long, which is great. Keeps me fully employed. We had some amazing passengers. I know you're used to hearing me say that, but I just wish I could wear a GoPro and show you all the people I get to meet and all the stories I get to hear and all the personalities from all walks of life, from every color, creed, nationality, everything. Hello, and poof, like that, in your time. Oh my God, this has been an endless day. We are here in Oakland waiting for the shuttle. One of our coworkers, I guess, had friends pick her up. So we weren't quite sure where she was, but she's been picked up by a friend, so we're just now waiting for the shuttle. What else? Nice, easy flight. Everyone was fine. No drama, no trauma, no turbulence. It was super easy. The day was super easy. We had great passengers. It's been a very long day. Our report time, as you know, is 4:15 a.m. It is now 4 p.m. So it's been a long day. I am going to go to the hotel, take a break for a moment, grab a bite to eat at the hotel restaurant, and then pass out because we have a 4 o'clock a.m. shuttle. So, but again, like I said, we're going to be home by like 7:30 in the morning. So, yay. All right, I will see you at dinner probably. I don't see Paris. There's Paris. Where? Oh, there's Paris. Hi, Paris. I have to let Lori know that I saw her. All right, so dinner doesn't start till 5. I am very comforted to have seen Paris. The cat, my friend Lori, who took our aircraft, I love her. I mean, I literally wanted to cry when I saw her. I just love her so much. But she said she hadn't seen Paris in a long time, and so I'm very happy to have seen Paris lounging by her house. And right now she's sitting in the sun. Let's see if we can get a look at Paris. And there's Miss Paris. Looking fine. She is getting quite old, but she's just hanging out in the sun. Nice to see you, Paris. She almost let me touch her last time. Oh my God. All right, we've seen this room before about 1,000 times, right? All right, so I'm just gonna take my bag off, visit the little boys' room, and then go have dinner. Oh my God. I'm so tempted to fall in that bed and go to sleep. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Well, I'm a little disappointed that I waited until 5 o'clock for that hotel restaurant to open, as they had 4 dinner options. 2 of them were seafood. I don't eat seafood. One was a mushroom risotto, and I don't eat mushrooms. And there was a $40 steak. Now at this hotel, I'm not spending $40 on a steak. No, thank you. Or I could get like a chicken sandwich. So, I don't know. There's got to be something nearby. So I'm going to take a little walk and try and find something to eat. What is that? Is that a ramen place? Well, there's no food in the cases, and I tried to get someone's attention, but no one's answering my call. Why is it so hard for me to find something to eat? I'm tired. I'm getting cranky. Well, there is really nothing nearby. I've forgotten how much of a food desert this hotel is located in. Alrighty, I have been walking for longer than I feel necessary, and there is nothing besides that gas station around here. We're in the middle of like a food desert, so I'm going to be forced to go back to the hotel and get whatever they have to offer in terms of a sandwich. I was hoping for something more than a sandwich, but beggars can't be choosers. So, I'll see you back at the hotel. Alright, I got the spicy chicken sandwich on focaccia. Doesn't look bad. Well, the sandwich looked good. It was not good in the end. I ate about 2/3 of it and I just couldn't finish it. It was not good. And then I got the bill and it's like, aren't we supposed to get a discount? He's like, oh, which airline do you work for? Yeah, I need to go to sleep. Good morning, guys. Is the picture blurry or am I blurry? Oh my God. I did take a sleep aid last night to get to sleep because I just couldn't. I was just laying in bed and we had such a short layover. I had to go to sleep. So I did sleep. It's just, I feel very gross right now, but got a Celsius. Hopefully that'll get me kick-started. Just going home, one leg. It'll be an hour flight. I can do this. We can do this, right? All right. I'll see you at the airport. Do you hear these footsteps? Do they sound happy? They're not. I really probably can't tell you why, but I'm mad. More unhappy footsteps. We're not leaving on time. I can't really tell you why. But, yeah. Not happy. Alright, so sorry I'm being so cryptic. I just really shouldn't say anything. I'm just irritated. We're waiting for somebody. Somebody's not here and should have been here a long time ago. And I want to go home. I'm tired, and I'm a toddler. I'm throwing a fit. And one of my coworkers has to commute all the way to New Orleans to go home, and she hasn't been home in a very long time. So it's just frustrating. I do love wearing shoes that make a lot of noise when you're like in a hurry. Click, 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 click. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Las Vegas and welcome back to my car, Sheeny. I was about to leave the employee parking area and I realized I've not finished this video, and I'm not going to do it once I get home, because once I get back to the house, I'm going to give the cat some treats, a little bit of love, and we're all going to crawl into bed. Doesn't that sound nice? Today was very easy, very simple, minor trauma. Once we had a full crew and I calmed down, we had 110 passengers on board, 1 hour, 12 minutes between Oakland and Las Vegas. Pretty simple flight. There was no turbulence, so we were able to do a snack and beverage service, which I was not sure about. The only really two minor instances of interest, this one guy, I asked him like twice politely to end his phone call, but during the demo, safety demo, his phone comes out and he's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, sir, please. And I wasn't as nice as I was the first couple times, but he ended his phone call eventually. And at some point during the flight, I'm sitting in my jump seat reading. I look up and I'm just hypnotized by this guy directly across from me. He's massaging his nose, kind of like you got a headache and you're like kind of pinching your nose, but he starts massaging his nose really vigorously, and I'm like hypnotized, like, what are you doing? And then out of nowhere, I swear his finger went so deep into his skull, he was trying to give himself a lobotomy. I mean, it was like up here, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then he extricates his fist from his nostril, and he starts to rub his fingers together, and you know what he's doing. I know what he's doing. You know what he's doing. And he drops it on the carpet. And I'm like, this is another reason you never take your shoes off on an airplane. You never know what you're stepping in. And God forbid you have your children on the floor. Unless you're trying to build up their immune system, don't do it. But that was the only drama of the day. The trip, as a 2-day trip, was kind of exhausting, but easy. There was not as much drama. There were no delays and things like that, so it was good. I'll tell you, the one thing that I was reminded of yesterday is one of the things I love so much about being a flight attendant is something that usually you only hear in recovery meetings. Like in an AA meeting, you're going to hear a phrase, we are people who normally wouldn't mix. Like if you walk into a recovery meeting, you're going to find people of like, you're going to find CEOs, you're going to find homeless people, you're going to find housewives, you're going to find prostitutes, you're going to find everyone from every strata of society in that one room with the common problem of alcoholism. And there's a magic to sitting in a room with people who are completely different from you in every way. And then you discover you're all the same. We all have the same feelings and fears and needs, and we all want to be known. We all want to be understood. We all want to be cared for. We all want to be happy, but some of us just don't know how. But I was reminded of this as a flight attendant. We get to meet people from every strata of society, especially on my airline. You're going to find working girls coming in from LA to Vegas for the weekend. You're going to find CEOs. You're going to find some a surprising number of sports athletes actually fly our airline. What was the guy that used to wear the clock around his chest? Flavor Flav. Apparently he's on our planes all the time. But we meet the best people and the most interesting people all the time. I wish I could wear a GoPro so you could really see who my passengers are, because the only way you get to know my passengers, unless you are one, is through a YouTube video, which is rarely very flattering to us or our passengers. But I'll tell you, I love my passengers. I think we have the best people. Everyday people. No one's like, oh, I'm diamond, whatever. We just have everyday, regular people who seem to appreciate when we're nice to them. I got a lot of thank yous. I got a couple hugs, and it was a nice flight. But I was reminded during this trip of how grateful I am for the diversity That's the word I'm looking for. The diversity of not only our passengers, but my coworkers. I work with the most diverse group of people, and they're all amazing. Well, we have a couple that I hate, but I didn't say that. I need to stop talking and say thank you for watching this video, and I need to get home because I'm overly tired. I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching. See you soon. Fly safe.